Why them and not us? That is the question one man who works at Metro Water Services says he's trying to find out. He says all workers are being told that they're essential, but not all of them are getting hazard pay. To see if he could get some answers, he turned to Call for Action problem solver Carice Jackman.
Michael Tinsley says his job was deemed essential during the pandemic, but a new policy by Metro Water doesn't pay him like he is.
It's got loopholes like bad cheese.
Tinsley is water quality leader 2 at Metro Water and listed in a memo sent out in April as an essential worker by the U.S. government. But Metro Water says he didn't qualify for hazard pay, unlike other colleagues.
I'm not allowed to go in the houses. But I do meet with the consumer.
And to you, that puts your life at risk just as much as anybody else.
Exactly. I come in without regard to my own personal well-being to make sure that I do something that to the nature and the quality of what the standards of which they ask for to be met, and I meet those standards, but yet and still I'm X'd out of any benefit that might come through Metro Water. That's not fair.
To get some answers, we reach out to Metro Water to find out who receives hazard pay and why. In an email, they told me in part, the hazard pay was paid to employees who met the criteria as outlined in the hazard pay proposal approved by the Civil Service Commission in April 2020, which includes requirements necessary for reimbursement under the Federal CARES Act. Metro Water also added that they attempted to qualify as many people as possible, and 275 employees met that criteria and received hazard pay. About 780 employees currently work at Metro Water Services. That 275 number, Tinsley says, isn't enough.
I'm at much risk as anybody else, and they're just trying to find a rationale.
Now, Metro government did get back to me, and they did tell me that hazard pay is about $3.13 an hour for those who are eligible. And as far as how many Metro Water employees they did try to submit for this, they did submit about 400 names. And of course, 275 employees were eligible for that hazard pay. And also, Brittany, Metro government told me, look, they're going by the U.S. government guidelines when it comes to all of this. So, of course, they would love to have more people eligible for hazard pay. But at this time, they're going by the guidelines submitted by our government. Brittany?